Hello, and welcome back to the Lucky Gem server. I'm mostly Darklink, and today I'm messing around with FreeCam. So I finally got FreeCam installed. Yee. And I've been messing around with it a lot. And, well, I decided to do the opening with FreeCam today. Apparently we're punching the ceiling. Yeah. Welcome back. Today we have some plans, but first I want to update you guys on a couple things. Mainly, we got a new thing over here. So this is Big Booty 17's slime farm. We got that built so that way we can actually start getting some slime on our own, and it works amazingly. But at the same time, it's broken. No, what do I mean by that? Well, there's a couple of things that no longer work like they do in the tutorial, so we had to find some workarounds. Like one, the campfire can't be there while we're doing the snowmen. Two, when placing snowmen, we can't just sit here and place, which it could honestly just be lag and not the farm's fault. But if we just sit here holding, it will just break. So we have to be very involved with the farm, which I'm not particularly happy with, but the results kind of speak for themselves. Now, we don't have a lot right now, and that is because we gave away 2 shulkers. I did promise 2 people on the server some shulkers if they help me with gathering some material. I have fulfilled said promise. It didn't take very long to fill up 2 shulkers, which is one of the reasons I'm impressed with this. Is just it's very, very involved. Another thing that I need to make sure I'm keeping up with if I'm going to use this is 1, need to make sure we got splash potions of oozing. 2, something that broke the whole farm is we need to make sure that the carved pumpkins stay in there. And the reason why the carved pumpkins didn't stay in there is because of the third thing we need to check, that our shears aren't broken. If the shears break, they stop shearing the snowmen. And if the snowmen stop getting sheared, they stop getting pumpkins placed on their head. If they stop getting pumpkins placed on their head, then we stop making snow golems. Instead, we're just shoving snow around and we're breaking everything. So, yeah. Another thing I'm not particularly fond of is just because of the sheer amount of slime balls and snowballs that come through here, none of this collection system is fast enough to deal with it. So we just end up with a giant buildup, and we're having to do a lot of manual collecting just to help out the hoppers and the crafters. Because we got crafters set up down there, they're just not fast enough. And while doing all that, we also got entirely way too much bamboo now. So I've just been slowly emptying the bamboo chest. I think the honey farm was up last episode. I'd have to double check. But if not, hey, we got some honey. And we got a good bit up now. Yeah, we got a good bit. I will have to put the bottles back in. I don't have a recycling system set up yet. At some point, I will make it so that these dispensers here refill back up with their bottles. But right now, I just have to manually put them in. And then I also don't remember if these 2 things were ready yet. But if not, we got a micro wheat farm as well as a composter. So any plant stuff we don't need, except bamboo. Apparently you can't compost bamboo. Sad. But yeah, any extra plant stuff, we can compost it there. Now I'm going to go deal with this bamboo really quick. And bamboo dealt with. Now I need to deal with night. So I'm going to go do that really quick. And night has been dealt with. And another thing, we now have a camel. I haven't named him yet, but yeah, one of the admins gave me a camel. So we got a camel. Speaking of the admins, when he came by to give me a camel, he also gave me a few suggestions. One, I think he was trying to get rid of some of these extra dried leaves he had. But he had some really good ideas. So we got dried leaves everywhere now, as you can see. We still have to spread them out. I went further out than I thought. But we do have dried leaves everywhere now. And if you notice, we now have a path of mud and these mangrove roots, as well as packed mud. So the mud and mangrove roots was his idea. And then I also threw in some of this packed mud as well. And I think this looks really neat for a worn walkway path that some of the miners might have used. I want to extend it here, so this should be probably more packed mud than mud. So I'd expect a lot of people are probably coming in and out of the docks, as well as all the way over here to the tavern, which I think this should probably be more packed mud than mud because a lot of people are probably going to the tavern. I mean, if you're a miner away from your family, nothing else to do other than mine and drink, I think you'd be hitting up the tavern a lot too. Yeah, so we got that idea from him. I want to continue that, but that's not what we're going to be doing today. On another thing, he helped me with texturing the tavern tent as well, because before it was just a solid thing of wool. It didn't look great. But now we got some texture there. And we only have it on these two walls though. So if you come over to like say this wall here, which has a thing of snow, because that was one of the ideas that decided against, or the back, which has nothing, you'll see that it's still just wool. We have some of the materials. I don't feel like texturing it right now. Again, something for later me. Future me's problem. And then the last thing is, since we got the micro farm up and going for crops, we can finally get rid of this cropland, which I think is part of what we're going to be doing today. We also need to do something with these bushes. For now, we might actually just get rid of it. That target block's just there because I was trying to get an achievement. I did not get it. But for today, I think the plan is going to be landscaping. So I had mentioned before that we want to get more tents up, specifically more of these dingy ones like this. That'd be more for the common miner. And I'm trying to think, where would they go? Because the tavern kind of takes up a lot of room. And the answer is back here. So we're going to need to knock down this hill here, as well as chop down these trees that I just planted. Probably also clear out here. I'm not sure what I want to do with this yet, so I might just leave this for now until I think of what I want to do, as well as there's more little cavey areas. I might just fill in this one specifically. But any of the cavey areas that are on here, I haven't really made a plan for them, so I may or may not leave them. But long story short, we're going to pretty much tear up this whole area, flatten it, so we can put some tents and probably push it all the way up to here-ish. Kind of similar to what we did back there. Probably not having a flat line, so it might be good to swing out a little bit and maybe swing back in. Oh, figure that out during the terraforming. But want to get that done, and then we also need to terraform this river a little bit, because the idea is going to be that eventually, all the way in the back end here, I'm eventually going to want to put in like a giant dock and maybe like a giant ship or two in here. I want this to kind of feel like the East India Trading Company. Yeah, gotta figure that out. But that is, again, future me's problem. Current me needs to terraform this. We'll probably also get rid of this portal here, because I want to pretty much incorporate this island here into my base. I did go and torch it up a little bit. The pseudo lay claim to it. So hopefully if we get any newbies in the next couple of months while I'm very slowly working on my base, none of them see that awesome little hole there and claim it. Whee! And then another thing we need to eventually work on is up here as well. So I need to think of what we're going to do at the top of our mountain here, because this is what's going to be overlooking our bay. Or I guess this might be a gulf. Oh, would this be a bay or a gulf? I'd have to look up the definition of bodies of water. It's a large body of water. It's not necessarily, well, if we terraform this, it wouldn't necessarily be a lake. I guess right now it's more of a lake. But eventually through terraforming, hopefully it turns into more of a gulf or a bay. I don't know, we'll see. And then, oh, hello. Gimme. Oh god, I forgot that does that. Oh, that spooked me. I thought it was just a horse. Okay, guys, I'm on fire. Give me a second. No, there's water right here. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Oh. You had the fire bow. Stop it. Okay. And then when you get the guy in the golden armor, as well as this one. Oh god. Oh god. I'm in water. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, I have a rocket. Maybe. Thank you. Should put more rockets on the belt. Okay. Well, this has turned into a thing. I haven't seen one of these in forever. Couldn't tell by the fact that I just walked up to it. Okay, there's that one. Fortunately, I had to kill the horse. I don't know where the other one went. You. Will you be my new friend? Do you need to put a saddle on? Let me go sleep before something bad happens. Now, we are still in 1.21.5, so I can't just craft a saddle yet, unfortunately. I should, however, have a saddle somewhere. I mean, we gotta leave at least. I can't find a saddle. Is it in my armor chest? It's in my armor chest. Cool. Alright. Haha. Alright, so... Yay, we have a new friend. Oops. Helps if I don't dismount him. Let's go put our new friend away. Go bring him home. I don't remember. Can he swim? Oh. Look at that. I thought it was just a regular skeleton that attacked me. Nope. Alright, well, just lead on that one, and this one over here. Alright, let's get this one tamed. I need to get a lead for the other one. Can we... Alright, cool. Where'd the other one go? Oh, no! Ooh. No! No! Our friend killed himself with a campfire. Well, we got one at least. Oh, well, that's sad. Let's go put that up. Oh, we got a skeleton horse head at least. People on the server are supportive. Okay. Anyways, I think after that whole side quest, what we need to do is go ahead and knock this down, tear up this farmland, and start terraforming. So let's get to it. Alright, so we got this whole area nice and cleared out. I also got the cows that were back there all moved into our farm area. And I also went ahead and cleared out the island. So we got a nice little not nice little. We have a nice wide river now. So yeah, that's not all good. I think I'm going to continue pushing this back even more, but I might do that off camera. I do want to get rid of this flatness, which kind of getting here. I might want to curve it more. I I got some rockets for 4th of July they gave away, and yeah, now I hurt myself. But it's fun. But anyways, I might want to have this curve a little bit more and follow the shoreline. Oh, we'll figure that out. But I think we're mostly done. But I did realize that the last episode didn't record correctly, so there was a lot of missed footage. Specifically, the tent here, which I did start the last episode in after realizing the issue. This is the new tavern. We got chairs, we got a bar, we got bar seating, we got cups, kegs. It's a nice, lovely, awesome place for our miners to take a break whenever they're done mining. I do still need to texture this wall and this wall, but these two walls are completely done. And I might want to do something about the fact that this is just so flat, but I am modeling it off of tents from back in the Gold Rush era United States, and there wasn't a whole lot to be desired. They weren't this big, but Minecraft you kind of have to scale up a bit. Yeah, otherwise that's it for today. Hopefully next episode could be more of a normal episode and we don't have any more hiccups like last episode, and yeah, we could just proceed. If you like this episode, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If there's something you want to see me do, let me know in the comments down below. Until next time, see ya.